యువతకు మీరిచ్చే సందేశం ఏమిటి?
యువతకైనా సరే, ఓల్డ్ పీపుల్ కైనా సరే, బేబీస్ కైనా సరే, అందరికీ ఒకటే సందేశం, ధ్యానం ఆడಬೇಕು, ಧ್ಯಾನದಿಂದಲೇ ಇರಬೇಕು.
మాయలో ఉన్నామని గుర్తించడం ఎలా?
మీకు మనసుకి ఎవరైనా ఒక మాట మాట్లాడితే నొప్పి వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, అది మీకు మాయలో ఉన్నట్టు లెక్క. ఎవరైనా నేను గాడిద అంటే నువ్వు గాడిద అయిపోయావేంటి, పంది అంటే పంది అయిపోయావేంటి, ఎందుకు ఎడవడం? ఓకే, వాడి ఇష్టం, వాడు గాడిద అన్నాడు, పంది అన్నాడు. నువ్వు అవమానపడితే నువ్వు మాయద పడ్డావు, నేను గాడిద అయిపోతున్నా, గాడిదన్నా అని చెప్పేసి. That's why we have to be in the society to understand whether we are in Maya or not.
ప్రేమకు ఇష్టానికి ఉన్న వ్యత్యాసం ఏమిటి? రెండిట్లో ఏది గొప్పది?
నాకు ప్రేమ అంటే తెలియదు మేడం, ఐ కాంట్ కామెంట్ ఆన్ ప్రేమ. మనకి ప్రేమ లేదు, అన్ని ఇష్టాలు ఉన్నాయి, అయిష్టాలు ఉన్నాయి. Likes and dislikes are there. There is no love for me. You must go to somebody else to understand about love. I don't have love with me. I have likes and dislikes. I like people who are vegetarian. I don't like people who are meat eater. That's all. I don't have love. నువ్వు మెడిటేషన్ చేయకపోయినా పర్వాలేదు, కానీ మాంసం అడుగు తినకూడదు. దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ వాంట్. నువ్వు భగవద్గీత చదవకపోయినా పర్వాలేదు, ఐ డోంట్ కేర్, బట్ యూ మస్ట్ నాట్ కిల్ యానిమల్స్ అండ్ ఈట్ దెమ్.
మార్నింగ్ మీరు ఇచ్చిన మెసేజ్ లో స్త్రీ తర్వాత పురుషుడు అన్నారు కదా సార్, స్త్రీ తత్వాన్ని పురుషతత్వం ఏ విధంగా స్వీకరించాలి అని అడుగుతున్నారు.
రాముడు సీతను ఏ విధంగా స్వీకరించాడో, కృష్ణుడు రాధను ఏ విధంగా స్వీకరించాడో మనం అలా స్వీకరించాలి. వాళ్ళంతా ఉన్నారు కదా మనకి ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్.
త్రికరణ శుద్ధి అంటే ఏమిటి?
త్రికరణ శుద్ధి, మనస వాచ కర్మణ ఒకటే ఉండాలి. మనసులో ఏది ఉందో నోట్లో అదే మాట్లాడాలి, నోట్లో ఏది ఉందో అది చేయాలి, ఏది చేస్తామో అదే మాట్లాడాలి. త్రికరణ అంటే మనస వాచ కర్మణ. దట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. దిస్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ సిన్సిరిటీ. Mansa vacha karmana. Whatever you think, you must speak. I speak that. I don't like meat eaters, so I speak like that. They're all rakshasas. I speak. That's all. I don't care whether it's my husband or my wife or my father or my brother. I don't care for them. They're all rakshasas if they eat meat. I don't like my husband.
Yes, we do our best in a given situation, but accept whatever comes. So it has been said. So how do we, it's a tough thing to do that acceptance. So how do we get there?
You have to consider the word acceptance with a pinch of salt. There is no unconditional acceptance, Baba. That's what I'm saying. There is no unconditional love. I don't like that word, unconditional. There is no unconditional acceptance, no. If somebody is going to give you poison, are you going to take it, Chandrasekhar? Tell me, are you going to accept it? Will you accept it? You won't take it. Why should you take it? That is stupidity. You can't accept stupidity from others. If there is sanity, you accept. If there is stupidity, you don't accept. So everything is conditional. Love is conditional. Friendship is conditional. Acceptance is conditional. Surrender is conditional. Everything is conditional. There is no unconditional surrender. No, that's madness. There's not sanity, it's insanity. Use your common sense, Baba.
Duality and there is a dual nature, non-dual. So duality, not duality. So is it right to say that people don't even understand non-dual nature? So
who told? Nobody tells like that.
There are some which have just recently come across. So they also quoting Bhagavad Gita, saying Bhagavad Gita said in some slokas. Just wanted to confirm from you, is there anything like that written in Bhagavad Gita?
Nothing is there like Bhagavad Gita, a beautiful document on Advaita.
Okay.
Duality is very good. And non-dual thinking is very good. Both are very good. Okay. You test your non-duality and your duality. Otherwise, where is the test?
That's right.
You are going to test your non-dual nature in your duality only. You can't test your non-duality in a non-dual world. Tomorrow when you die, when you go into non-dual world, you want to come back to the dual world. You want to take one more birth to test yourself, to strengthen yourself, to give yourself more maturity. You come back again and again. Buddha had come back many times into the dual world after he became a Buddha.
Okay, correct, sir. Okay.
Understand? Everybody comes back. Every soul comes back again and again. to test yourself in different circumstances, to strengthen yourself. This world, dual world, is a great world. Don't undermine it. Don't demean it. Don't run away from this duality. Establish yourself in the duality. That is a pyramid master. We don't run away. We never run away from duality. We see the beauty of duality. Somebody is born in front of our eyes. Next day, that fellow dies. So we are happy for everything. The birth and death, we know that they has come and gone. There nothing has happened. They come and they go. So where is the question of dukkha? You understand what is birth, you understand what is death. So you live happily with the birth and death because you have understood it. How do you understand it? Through meditation you understand. Through swadhyaya you understand. Through sajjana sangat you understand. Then you live happily in the duality. Then you improve the duality. You have come here to the physical world to improve this world. To do your little bit to improve the world, to improve the quality of this world. This word is very important. Very important for every person. You can hasten it, your evolution growth through meditation. That's the simple point, that's all. Otherwise, even if you are Rakshasa, you are improving yourself a little bit by coming into the duality. We want your swifter progress. That's why we say, be a Sasyahari Gadagiri Baba, Shakahari Gadagiri, Yogi Gadagiri, Dhyani Gadagiri. So that your progress is faster.
Progress is faster, okay.
Otherwise, everybody is progressing. You can't but progress.
Yes.
For that progress, minimum progress even, you must come into the body. You must take a dip in this dual world, in the 3D world. Every lifetime is useful for every soul. Every experience is useful for every soul. Whatever the experience.
So one more, sir. So the default creation and deliberate creation. So some say, okay, things are happening for me, and anyway things are happening, so why should even set a goal and then dream about it and visualize it? So this question keeps coming up, sir. Is it required? Anyway things are happening in life, synchronous are going on. So is it required? So default and deliberate. So
you are a creator and you are always creating. You are either creating by default or by intention.
Intention, sir.
Either you are unconsciously doing things or you are consciously doing things. You can't but do things.
Yes.
Better to do it consciously, that's all. That's what is spirituality. You are a creator, you can't but create thoughts, you can't but create words, you can't but create deeds. Thoughts, words and deeds emanate from you constantly. They can come unconsciously, but they can come consciously also. Spirituality makes you conscious being. Where there is no spirituality, everything was by default. And it increases the suffering. It's not necessarily increasing, but it has the scope for increasing the suffering. If it is conscious, intentional life, it has got less scope of increasing suffering. So we want spiritual to decrease the suffering in the world. You have to live happily, not with suffering. Suffering is not the goal of life. Happiness is the goal of life. Celebration is the goal of life. If you are jealous of others, you are suffering. And you should not suffer. You should be happy for others' welfare, others' wealth, others' beauty, others' intelligence. You must be happy.
As we have been organizing a lot of programs, or we are in this field, almost we are in the day 4 of the program today. But in some places, we do feel we could have done it better.
Even Gandhiji thinks like that. Even Patanjali also thinks like that. Even
Yes.
Buddha also thinks like that. A soul is always dissatisfied with itself and with others. That is the nature of the soul. So there is always scope for dissatisfaction, whatever you may do. I cannot speak in Tamil like Karthikeyanji, so I am very unhappy. When he was talking to Dr.
Arbian.
RBN, I was unhappy. Yeah, what is these people? I can't understand the Tamil, so I'm unhappy. But I'm satisfied. Okay. Hey, cool baby, I will say to myself. When somebody is playing beautiful singing, I'm unhappy.
I have seen so many leadership style because I've been with Chinmay Mission, RK Mission, and Satyasai and Pyramid. But I see that a new leadership I can see with you, sir, that is called as Maverick leadership or a magical leadership. How could you able to get this Maverick feeling and also that leadership? You encourage everybody, you involve everybody, and you see that the team is running beautifully. What is this magic, sir? For so many years, I would like to know. I'm yet to
There is
see
no
a
magic. There is no magic, Baba. I appreciate Prem Kumar, so he works well. That's all.
Yeah,
I am a master of appreciation, Baba.
Yes, I've learned that, sir. I've learned that from you.
Yeah, you must learn to
Co-creation.
appreciate.
Co-creation.
See, the first
Yes.
time the baby is walking, don't you appreciate the baby? First time the baby is walking on the two legs,
Yes.
we clap, appreciate. Oh, my baby is walking. First
Yes.
time you say, Amma, Tata, Dadi, you appreciate them.
Yes.
You are so very happy. Some word has come from the baby.
Yes.
So whatever anybody does, we should appreciate.
Yes.
Appreciation is the most important thing. The more enlightened you are, the more appreciation you give to others all the time.
Yes, sir.
The more stupid you are, you will never give appreciation to anybody.